Now we are going to look at an example of subtracting fractions. The steps are going to be exactly the same as adding fractions. So first of all, we need to make sure they have matching denominators, because we cannot subtract or add anything with different values, like different coins. So if you recall the example that we had here, 1/4, 1/4 means 1/4, 3/10 means 3 dimes. We cannot really add them, but once we turn 4 and 10 both into 20, and we have the same value, because 1/20th means a nickel, so 5 nickels plus 6 nickels, we can get 11 nickels. So the first, whenever we do addition or subtraction, we have to make sure the denominators match. So currently, 8 and 6, they don't match, so we need to figure out how we turn what number we should turn them both into so they match. And again, this number, we have a name, we call it least common multiple. So we know it's 24. So for some smaller numbers, a lot of us can already see the answer quickly. So we can multiply 8 by 3 and 6 by 4 to get 24. Again, if you have trouble seeing this, you can use factoring. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, and 6 is 2 times 3. But we are going to put 3 right here, because we cannot put 3 here because they don't match. We cannot put 3 here because they don't match. So that's why I have to put 3 all the way to the right. But these two can be put in the same column because they match. So we are going to bring down one number from each column, and we get 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, that gives us 24. So this is how we found the least common multiple. If you can see them, 8 times 3 is 24. 24 also contains 6, and that'll be great. But if you have trouble seeing this, and you can do factoring. So now we already know we should turn 8 and 6 into 24. And how do we turn 8 into 24? Times by 3. So that's why I did it here. And remember, if we just change the bottom without changing the top, they're not going to be equal. So you will be changing, literally you change the problem to a different question. But if you multiply the top by the same number, so let me write this separated. So originally we were given 7/8. But if you multiply both the top 7 and the bottom 8 by the same number, you will get a bigger numbers, 21 over 24. But these two fractions are equivalent. Okay, so we can get 21 over 24. So for the second denominator, 6, so when we first always focus on the denominator, and we know we need to times it by 4, so we're going to multiply the bottom by 4, and immediately you will multiply the top by 4. So that will give you 20 over 24. Now, when we have the common denominator, 24, so we can keep the denominator, 24, and we subtract 21 and 20. So we do 21 minus 20, that gives us 1. So that's the answer.